Well, when you drive practically anywhere here on the First Coast, you are bound to see new construction, either on the road or in your community, and you're likely going to cross a bridge or drive near water. So this time-lapse video right here shows just how our area has developed over the past couple of decades.
Yeah, it's amazing to see. And tonight we're looking into what it's actually doing to our waterways. And we continue our series called Growing Pains tonight, where we look at how population growth impacts different parts of our lives. On your side, Jessica Clark looks at what's happening to the waterways.
Water is all around us, and if there is more of us here, the water is showing it.
I grew up on the river.
Melinda Simmons grew up in Jacksonville, and now she's a marine scientist at Jacksonville University. She was concerned about less state funding to test water quality, so she started testing the water routinely on parts of the St. Johns River.
Even though we see these beautiful houses that are worth lots and lots of money, it's quite polluted, in fact. And the chlorophyll levels, we've been monitoring them every month for the last 4 years, and they're always elevated.
And that means
there's too much algae in the water, too many nutrients.
These are really serious problems.
Edie Witter is a deep sea biologist, and she started an organization to monitor pollution levels in the Indian River Lagoon in Central Florida.
And we create these maps that look like weather maps where red is hot and blue is cold. And in our case, red is more toxic and blue is less toxic. And the difference was just so striking, so enormously striking.
Near neighborhoods and businesses, the water was polluted, but
what we found again and again and again is wherever we have living shorelines like mangroves or spartina or natural shoreline, it's clean.
Witter says there's a direct correlation between population boom and algae bloom. The 2021 St. Johns River report says development pressures are diminishing the wetlands.
Well, wetlands are natural filters. And so that's very alarming.
The river report also states the ingredients needed to make blue-green algae are abundant in the old river.
When you add them in abundance, then boom.
So how does all this affect you, even if you don't live by the water? Well, blue-green algae can.
It can produce toxins, both a nerve toxin and a liver toxin.
So recreational fishing and swimming is not recommended when there are blooms. And those blooms seem to be happening almost every year now.
Impacting people's health and their economy. You know, it's impacted tourism dollars, impacting real estate values. Nobody wants to live next to toxic algae blooms.
And then, the sheer beauty of the area is something to consider as well, especially because it's why so many people move here to begin with. Jessica Clark, First Coast News, on your side.